Hello, everybody. Welcome to the DECA Dialogues. We're sitting down with members from all around as they share their unique journeys, from first competitions to future careers. Hear how DECA is building the leaders of tomorrow today. Get inspired, get connected. This is DECA Dialogues. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on our 13th episode. I'm pretty sure it's the 13th episode. Wow, it's already been 13, lucky number 13, baker's dozen, if you will. We are here with Arun Chidam. Arun, how you doing today?
Doing great. How are
Good,
you?
good. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you so much for agreeing to come on today. It's an honor to have you on, and I'm really excited to talk with you today. Why don't you take a second to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. Well, my name is Arun. I'm a senior here at Clemson University. I'm a finance management double major. I've been doing DECA since really freshman year of high school. So this would be my technically eighth year, but I didn't freshman year here at Clemson. We didn't really have a DECA chapter, so kind of skipped a year there. Um, but yeah, it's about me.
That's exciting. That's exciting. Wow. Well, thank you so much again for coming on. And I'd like to dive into the first question a little bit, which is talking about that first experience. That first year where you finally joined DECA. What does that experience look like? Like how did you join DECA, and what did that first year look like for you?
Yeah, so I first joined DECA at a school called River Bluff High School in South Carolina. It was a great experience. We had a great mentor. I really didn't know much about DECA or really wanted to go into business when I first started. I was more leaning towards engineering, but coming into DECA, it was one of those things where at River Bluff it's a big deal. Like there's a lot of involvement there. So a lot of my friends were doing it, so I was like, yeah, I'll join and learn more about kind of what the club is. And we um we really try to um really tried to like get new members to come
Mhm.
in and really talk as we needed.
Yeah.
Sorry, one second. There's somebody coming in.
No, no, you're good. You're good. Oh, that totally happens. I have people walking along too, and it's even snowing up here in Minnesota. I think we're getting a pretty hefty storm rolling through here right now too. So my view consists of just a bunch of white movie snow, as I call it, because it's that slow falling heavy stuff that you
Yeah,
see in the movies and whatnot. No,
yeah.
that's really awesome talking about that a little bit. Now, did I hear you say, correct me if I'm wrong, but is this your eighth year in DECA?
So technically, it would be my eighth year.
Okay.
Okay, so technically, I founded the chapter here at Clemson University. So, but we didn't start until our junior year,
Okay.
and then we kind of set up the foundation sophomore year. So, I wouldn't have been an official member freshman and sophomore year because we didn't have a club here. Clemson used to have a chapter here,
Hmm.
but it kind of got defunct, and there wasn't a lot of involvement in recent years.
Hmm.
So, it wasn't really a club when I joined here. So, yeah, I decided, I loved DECA in high school, so. I really wanted to bring it here. I was
Yeah.
hoping it would be a club here freshman year, but it wasn't, and
Hmm.
I wasn't gonna. I didn't want to really take the initiative to start it freshman year when I was coming in, just
Yeah.
adjusting to college and all that kind of stuff. But
Absolutely.
2 years later, having taken a bunch of business classes, I was like, this was really fun. A fun experience in high school, and I wanted to bring it to college, and so yeah, so technically this would be my sixth year as an official member of
Okay.
DECA,
Okay.
but I started DECA for the first time 8 years ago.
Absolutely. Absolutely. No, that's awesome. So not only are you the president, but you're also the founder as well. That's really cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So kind of transitioning into a little bit present day. You've been going at it for a little bit. This is your senior year, correct, or junior senior?
Yes, my
Senior.
senior year at
Senior year.
Clemson.
Okay,
Yep.
okay. You're coming down to the end of the semester. How's that first semester been? How's it been going? What are some
Yeah,
highlights?
yeah. So we actually kind of had our last general body meeting last week. So it was a lot of fun. Kind of the last year was our first year of it kind of reinstating back up at Clemson. So our big challenge was to get more student involvement and get more people to come in and be members and guest speakers and stuff like that. So we felt like we laid out a good first year. Just we went to ICDC, which was a big deal for
Mm-hmm.
first year club. We had 13 people go, so our kind of first year kind of set up the foundation for it.
Mm-hmm.
So this semester we kind of focused more on career development and things like that. So we had a lot of guest speakers come in to our club. So for the meeting last week, we had the mayor of Clemson come and
Wow.
speak.
Wow. That's awesome.
Came and he came and spoke on kind of failures and how to get back up after the fact, and talked about his personal career a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We had this semester we had the owner of Vicinity, which is a major bio company, come in. The owner came in and spoke. We had a professor from Clemson University spoke. But overall, I mean, it was a great experience. We had a guy from Nike actually come in and speak.
Wow. Wow.
And speak on kind of brand and marketing and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this semester we focused more on giving our members a different perspective on what business can really do for you as a career post college. So we had people coming in, and we have more lined up in the next semester on different topics from marketing, finance, just professionalism in general. So we had a lot of guest speakers on that. So this semester has been really great. It's definitely been more structured than our first year, given that our first year was more about just getting the members and making sure we're going to ICDC, because that's kind of how we marketed the club. Like, you should join because there's this fun experience coming up in San Francisco. And that's a great way to get people to join. But once we had those members coming in and kind of established a precedent, we focused more on kind of getting them to know more about the business world and things like that. So this semester was definitely a fun one. We're looking forward to the next semester as well. We're doing more speakers, but also we'll focus more on competition. We haven't really done more competition meetings this semester just because with us being in Clemson, we really don't have a state SC college state level tournament. So we go straight to ICDC.
Okay.
So we kind of focus on competition prep in the spring. So we'll definitely, and we have a lot of people interested. Last year we had 13 people go, and this year membership has definitely increased by at least 70, 80 people, which is great.
Wow.
From first year to second year.
Yeah.
And then, so we'll see how many people want to go. I would say at least 25, 30 people will have representing Clemson. So it would be a great opportunity for us at Louisville in April.
Wow, no, that's amazing stuff, Arun. Thank you for sharing us a little bit about that. That's really impressive too. I mean, the mayor, you got the mayor of Clemson to come to that.
Yeah.
Wow. How did you manage that? Oh my gosh. How do you get in touch with the mayor? Wow.
Yeah. So we have on the exec board, we had a guy, his name is Fernando. He kind of was in charge of organizing all the guest speakers. And so we actually connected with him on LinkedIn. He's actually a commercial banker.
Oh, sick.
That was his career. So there was that business aspect side. Like, he talked a lot about kind of how he got into the finance world, investment banking world. But yeah, we called him up, and he likes doing stuff like that. He had a lot of, he said he enjoyed it, and he gave us his personal phone number and all the members, and he was like, if you have any information or if you have any questions, please feel free to call me. So it was just reaching out, and he was very happy to do it. So we were very grateful for that.
Yeah, no, that's really impressive. That's absolutely amazing. Well, that's really exciting stuff that you shared about this semester. And it sounds like wonderful accomplishments. Again, congratulations on everything that's been going on with Clemson this year. And I'm really excited to see what takes you into next semester too, and what exciting stuff happens there for you guys. Now, kind of shifting gears a little bit and transitioning a little bit here. You're on your senior year, right? What does it look like for you once you get out of college? Like, once you're after this, what does the future look like for you, if you know?
Yeah, it definitely changes every week as I look at more opportunities and things like that. I would love to go into financial analysis. I'm a corporate finance emphasis area, so I focus. I take a lot of classes in terms of corporate finance and evaluation. evaluating companies and firms. Investment banking would be a kind of another aspect that I would love to learn, that I'm taking classes for, that I would love to go into. Post college right now, I'm applying for jobs, trying to get a full-time job. I would love to do an MBA at some point.
Yeah.
Post grad. I did take student loans out for undergrad, so I'm trying to work a little bit, pay some of it off before I go do more education.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm also on a student visa, so there's some more complications with like finding companies to sponsor and things like that. So it's just a little bit more complicated for me, but definitely looking to find a full-time job, hopefully somewhere around Clemson. I like being in a college town, so there's some cities around here, Charlotte, Atlanta, that are pretty big. Greenville, South Carolina is relatively smaller, but pretty growing up, emerging town. So looking to find jobs there. Yeah, DECA's definitely been a huge help in terms of just interviewing skills, but also the networking aspect. You know, last time we went to ICDC, we talked to a lot of people that were there to speak, employers, major big companies, including the Nike speaker I talked about. He was a speaker. His name is Keto. He was a speaker at ICDC.
Oh, wow.
Last year. So that's where we connected with him for the first time. And, you know, we were like, can you come speak to our chapter, you know, separately? But, you know, DECA is always a great way to connect with people. And a lot of times it's a great conversation starter because, you know, they want to know more about what DECA is, or they've had experience in the past. Like our advisor did DECA for a long time before in the past. So, you know, trying to use what we have in the to leverage for us. And it's, you know, it definitely, like I said, it changes kind of what I see myself doing, but definitely I'm a finance emphasis area. So definitely something in the financial world. And then as I talk to more people, including the mayor, when he talked about how he got into commercial banking from being a teller and stuff like that, you learn about more opportunities, more pathways to get to where you want to go to, whatever that may look like. So it, you know, open to anything, always open for new experiences.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. That sounds like some really exciting stuff, and I completely agree with what you said at the beginning there, where it feels like it changes every week. You know, I definitely. I mean, you know, I have that general idea, but it's not like I have that one specific thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna go right to this, because there's so many opportunities out there, and it's like, gosh, is there a way where I could do it all at once, right? Like I just like there's so many different fun things, and I really agree with that networking aspect too. I mean, that's one of the things, at least for me personally, that a big thing that I've taken away from DECA is that that networking and just learning the value of it too. And I mean, you said it yourself too. I mean, getting somebody from Nike over, I mean, all because you just started to talk and you reached out and took that extra step. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. So as we kind of approach toward the end of the episode here, I'd love to open it up to you one last time here, Arun. If there's anything else you'd like to say to anybody watching, you know, the floor is yours.
Yeah. Well, if you're thinking about getting involved in DECA in general, take the step. I mean, it'll change your life. It'll open yourself to a lot of new opportunities, a lot of new experiences, and you'll, you know, get a new perspective on, you know, like I said, when I first did DECA, I was supposed to go into engineering. That's kind of what my pathway was, and DECA kind of helped me open myself up to new opportunities and learn more about business. And, you know, business opens itself up to, there's a lot of opportunities. I mean, your business is a broad range, even within DECA. I mean, if you think about the number of clusters, number of competition categories, I mean, the opportunities are endless. And it is very likely you'll find one thing in DECA that you love and that you will take it on with you post DECA. So, you know, take advantage of the opportunities that you get. Like I said, the people that I network with through DECA, I might have seen once, and you talk to them at that one time, and then you connect with them. You keep connecting with them and keeping up with them on LinkedIn and on
Mm-hmm.
online, things like that in the modern world.
Mm-hmm.
It may seem kind of daunting to go up to somebody just random at a DECA conference, but with DECA, there's kind of that it smooths that there's that neutral layer there.
Mm-hmm.
With DECA, you're not going up to a random person. They know who
Yeah,
you are and they know you're
exactly.
part of DECA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a starting point. When you go to a random person out in public, you don't know what to talk about. Well, if they're at a DECA event, you just talk about DECA and you're part of it. You talk about what you learned. It's a
Mm-hmm.
great conversation starter, and the people are happy to help. A lot of people
Mm-hmm.
that I've met through DECA always want to mentor kids, high schoolers,
Mm-hmm.
college students, and they want you to succeed genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
So, DECA it's always been that step you take, especially if you're relatively shy. Like I feel like I was definitely shy coming in high school,
Me too. Me too.
and yeah, and this puts you in an uncomfortable position, but
Mm-hmm.
that helps you grow, and I mean, you can go meet people on LinkedIn and stuff like that, but meeting these people in real life in DECA events are something that is just unmatched in terms of the way you connect.
Mm-hmm.
And DECA provides that opportunity for you. So, and it's a lot of people think that DECA, it takes up a lot of time and things like that. It really is how much you put into it.
Mm-hmm.
You can, I know I have members that only come to the general body meetings, and I have members that come to our social hangouts and things like that. You can, you can make DECA what you want it to be. And there are people out there that are more than happy to help you. Um, and, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, the big thing I would say is any opportunity, really, not just DECA, any business club or any networking opportunity generally you should take advantage of. But DECA really puts it all together, and it really provides an easy way for you to get to know more people and get to know more about what you want to do in your careers.
Mm-hmm.
And these competition categories are a lot of like classes. I mean, you take classes and you're like, I like this class, I don't like this class. You can look at competition categories the same way, and you can
Mm-hmm.
look at different clusters, different tests, and be like, this material does not, I'm not passionate about this at all, versus this material I love. And you
Mm-hmm.
want to go more into it, and you take more classes in that scenario, and you go into a career in that way. And that's kind of how I was with kind of entrepreneurship and stuff like that. So it really does depend on what you put into it. So
Mm-hmm.
sorry,
No.
the lights in this classroom are so messed up.
You are a-okay. No, I really think I'd like to just highlight that what you said there was really that was a lot of relatable stuff that you just put out there, and not only talking about those opportunities and whatnot, but just in with DECA itself and finding that relatability aspect and how there's that common ground to connect on. I really think you made some really wonderful points. There's some good reminders and some good thoughts to leave on. So thank you so much for that. And thank you again for coming on. It's just such an honor to have you on here. I'm so glad that you're able to come on for episode 13. It's a joy. It's a joy. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and thank you for the
absolutely.
opportunity to talk.
Absolutely. It was my pleasure. And thank you to everybody who tuned in. And please, if you have the chance, like, subscribe, share, comment, all of the above. I love seeing all of them. So, this is just another way where we can get members inspired and connected. And if you'd like to be on another episode, shoot me a message. I'd love to have you on. But lastly, from Oren and I, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.